Hey everyone, did you know that over 70% of gamers today are still running on PCs that are more than 5 years old? That's wild when you think about how much game graphics and performance have jumped in just the last couple of years. If you're one of those people stuck on an older rig, upgrading can feel overwhelming, but this iBUYPOWER Slate Black Gaming PC might just be the sweet spot between power and price. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the heart of this machine is the AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. Now, if you're into PC gaming, you've probably heard about the 3D V-Cache tech in these chips. It's basically a game changer for performance in titles like Call of Duty Cyberpunk 2077 or Starfield where frame rates can make or break your experience. I ran a few benchmarks myself, and this CPU keeps things smooth even when everything else on the system is maxed out. It's not just about raw speed, it's about staying cool under pressure, and the 7800X 3D handles that really well. Paired with that is the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 with 8GB of VRAM. Now, I know what you're thinking, 8GB isn't a lot these days. But here's the thing, this card is built for 1440p gaming, which is where most players are these days. I tested it in Alan Wake 2 and Forza Horizon 5 and it delivered solid frame rates at high settings without breaking a sweat. Plus, with DLSS support, you can push those settings even further without tanking your FPS. The real kicker? It's got enough juice for some light content creation too, like editing videos or streaming. If you're into making YouTube clips or Twitch streams, this setup won't hold you back. Now, let's talk memory and storage because nobody likes waiting around for games to load. This iBUYPOWER rig comes with 32GB of DDR5 RAM running at 5200 MHz. That's more than enough for modern games, multitasking, or even running a few Chrome tabs without your system slowing down. And the 2TB NVMe SSD? That's your fast lane to booting up and loading games in seconds. I swapped out a few of my older games onto this drive, and the difference is night and day compared to my old HDD. No more staring at loading screens for minutes at a time. The design is sleek too. The Slate Black case has this matte black finish with RGB lighting that you can customize through the included software. It's not just about looking good, those RGB fans actually help with airflow, keeping the internals cool without being too loud. I ran a few stress tests, and even under heavy loads, the system stayed quiet. That's a big deal if you're gaming late at night and don't want to disturb anyone. Now, I know some of you might be worried about connectivity or future upgrades. This PC has plenty of ports, including USB-C, HDMI, and DisplayPort, so you can hook up all your peripherals without any hassle. And while the RTX 5060 is a solid card, if you ever want to upgrade down the line, the case has enough room for larger GPUs, and the power supply is up to the task. It's not the most modular system out there, but it's definitely not a dead-end rig either. Let's talk about the extras for a second. This bundle comes with a gaming keyboard and mouse, which is a nice touch if you're starting from scratch. The keyboard has mechanical switches that feel responsive, and the mouse is lightweight with good DPI settings for fast-paced games. They're not high-end pro-level gear, but they're more than enough to get you started. If you're already invested in a specific keyboard or mouse, you can always swap them out later. So, what's the catch? Well, the biggest downside is the size. This isn't a tiny mini ITX build, it's a full tower, so it takes up some space. If you're working with a small desk or a tight setup, you'll need to measure first. Also, while the RTX 5060 is great for 1440p, if you're aiming for 4K gaming, you might want to look at higher-end models. But for the price, this is a solid entry into high-performance gaming without breaking the bank. All in all, this iBUYPOWER Slate Black Gaming PC is a fantastic option if you're looking to upgrade without overspending. It's powerful enough to handle modern games at high settings, has plenty of room for upgrades, and comes with a solid bundle. If you're tired of your old PC holding you back, this might be the fresh start you need. Check out the link below if you want to see the full specs or grab one for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.